Turn it this way. Operation is locked. Rotate the device back. All right, let's wait for a few people to get on here and we'll talk for a second. See what's going on out there. Hopefully you guys doing well. Safe and sound. And this is the only way I know how to bypass what's going on right now, guys. Today is September 12th, Sunday. I'm getting ready to head out to Tennessee to go do some recording with Mark Lobliner for Tiger Fitness. Our GFD rep products are now on his website, tigerfitness.com. But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. Yesterday, I did a video that I wanted to put up specifically for 9/11. And I already had a video ready to go upload and stuff like that. And I felt compelled that morning to actually make this video about stuff that had happened to me in the previous couple days leading up to 9/11 and other things that I saw, etc. And lo and behold, when I went to upload that video, YouTube blocked it. As soon as I went to upload it, there was no way to actually publish it. They took the publish button away on the software. Like when you click through it, like right now on upload a video, it says details, monetization, videos, video elements, checks, and visibility. Right? When you go to visibility right now, you can see that it says, save or publish, private, unlisted, members only, public. That entire thing had disappeared. It wasn't even on the software because I put 9/11's remembrance. So just by the title, they hadn't even used any software to check it or anything like that. Just by the title, they blocked it from going up. So what I did was I jumped on YouTube to see, what everybody else was putting up and see what they were talking about. And lo and behold, the people like me, the little content creators, no videos were going up about 9/11. The only ones you saw were like NBC, the big news stations that made certain things that were going up. Individual content creators weren't going up when I was putting that video up. And I'm like, this is kind of weird because it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday on 9/11. And no content creators, not a single content creator out there had anything to say about 9/11? Impossible. But that's what's going on. They're not just censoring things we talk about like the election and stuff like that. They literally took away the ability to talk about 9/11. Now that video was, I feel, very heartfelt. I did say things in that video that I can guarantee the powers that be, whoever they are, do not want to be said. I know that for a fact. Why? Because anytime you do something like that, you get spanked like I did yesterday. So I'm like, maybe there's something wrong with my computer. I have a brand new iMac. I have the newest iMac you can get. I literally got it about a month ago. Can't be my computer. So what I did was I opened my other, I have two iMacs back to back. I opened my other one and tried to upload a video normally like I am now, and all the options were there on the software. The only way that you could see what I was uploading with the 9/11 video, there was no option to actually publish it at all. Like there was no monetization button. That was gone altogether. And there was nothing, like no publish button. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's the most bizarre thing that I've ever had happen to me since, it's been 2011, 2010, I started doing YouTube. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever had happen to me. And I've been locked out of the account for 2 weeks because I put up something about, when I was in Mexico. I'm like, I know, that's what I'm thinking, Tank, change the title and upload it. Now, what they do, I don't know if you guys know this, is they have a software that runs and they check for certain things. So it's called video elements, and then it says checks. In checks, they have a software that runs through an algorithm that looks for certain things. So I guarantee it won't even pass the checks. But I'm willing to bet you $1 billion that at the very least, the visibility, all of a sudden, the publish button is back. Like private, unlisted, publish. I can guarantee you that that's back if I try to upload it, through a different name. So, shit's getting deep, guys. It's getting real. And it's getting to the point now where you can't even talk about 9/11. Look, I'm an American. I'm an American that lived through 9/11. I'm an American that has a story about 9/11 that lived through 9/11. I'm an American that has every right in the world to talk about 9/11. I wasn't saying anything in that video, hands down, that was intrusive, that was going to spark anyone to get angry or upset. I talked about what I saw in my feelings. And they didn't even know what I was talking about because just based on the title, they wouldn't even let it go up. I'm like, damn, that's so weird. And I thought, again, I thought it was the computer, but apparently that's what they did because I couldn't find many 9/11 videos at all. And the ones I found were like the major news companies. I'm like, what? So nobody's allowed to fucking talk now? I got news for you, major news companies. Before you were ever around on YouTube, before you even knew what the fuck YouTube was, we were here. We were here creating content. We were the one that got YouTube to grow to the point where people came to YouTube to watch shit instead of TV. And then you guys figured out, shit, we're selling this advertising on TV and it's not working because people aren't tuning in. They're going to YouTube. And then you guys started your channels. You guys contacted YouTube. You threw a bunch of money at YouTube to be the ones that are suggested. And now it seems like the hierarchy is just those main companies are the ones that really get all the organic flow. And I don't think it's organic. I think it's pushed at this point. And the rest of us can go fuck ourselves, I guess. I mean, that's where we're at. Like, hey, guys, thanks for building our platform, but, you know, fuck you guys. I don't know. So I'm going to head out. Like I said, I'm hopping on a plane here in a couple hours, heading out to Mark Lobiner's house in Tennessee. We're going to train. We're going to eat. We're going to film some content. I'll be back home by Tuesday. And looking forward to having a great trip, having a lot of fun, seeing Mark. I saw him at North Americans very briefly when he was competing backstage. I was actually, I want to call it the color commentator, but I was the play-by-play, the live stream commentator on there. But you guys be safe out there and be careful what you read, be careful what you look at, because whether you want to believe it or not, it is being controlled and it's not by us. Later, guys.